I was up well before dawn this morning for a photo shoot. Here's a video from the car ride on the way there.
Good morning. I am in the car on the way to South Mountain to take some pictures. I want to get some pictures of the sunrise, but I'm also going to take some pictures of me. I've got a friend with me, and we're going to use the D3100 and the 18-200 lens to take some pictures. And the 18-200 lens isn't the best lens to be using in low light, but the D3100 is a really good camera in low light. So I'm hoping they'll balance each other out, and we will see what the combination comes up with. I am a little bit afraid because it's going to be a little bit chilly, but I've got my coffee with me, and we'll see how it goes. I'll talk to you guys when we're done.
I was right. It was so cold. Sometimes I get so excited about my ideas that I don't really think about them all the way through. But the good news is that the lens was not limiting at all, and the pictures turned out great. So let's let everybody else in so I will tell you more about the shoot. Hi, I did another fitness themed photo shoot this morning, but this morning I was in the desert with a beautiful sunrise in the background. I used my D3100 with the 18-200 VR lens, which I have right here. I have the first generation 18-200 VR lens, which does not have the zoom lock on it. So sometimes when I'm walking around, my lens falls out like, and I'm always so embarrassed when I find it that way for some reason. I think some of the men out there might know what I'm talking about. I also brought my SB800 because I knew I would be dealing with some challenging lighting ratios, and I wanted to be able to balance the lighting in the foreground with the dramatic sunrise that I was having in the background. So that helped me do that. I will post some examples on SnapChick.com along with the technical data that goes with those photos. And one other thing you should know is that I used auto ISO this morning. I knew that I was going to have a limited time frame for taking photos because, well, it's sunrise and there's only so much sunrise every day, and I have had good experience with auto ISO in the past. So instead of focusing on what my ISO was, I was able to focus on my white balance and my exposure and my shutter speed and just let the camera decide for me what the ISO should be, and it worked out great. I ended up with about ISO 100 to ISO 3200 depending on the photo, and I have been getting a lot of requests for some examples of high ISO photos coming out of the D3100. So I'll definitely post a couple of full-sized images for you to download on snapchick.com so that all of you pixel peepers out there can really get in close and take a good look at the high ISO images from the D3100. So I will also post other examples just in the regular size that I normally do, and my VIPs, of course, will get all of them. If you have any questions about the shoot or about anything else, please let me know. I'm so happy there are so many new VIPs. I want to thank you newbies and my veterans for your support. And just in case you don't know, as a VIP, you get the photos on the website, the extra photos on the website, and more recently you get extra video. But the big thing that you can get out of the program is the email communication, which I love. I love the one-on-one interaction with you guys. I like to work with you on any problems or challenges that you're having, and I really like to work with you on getting the most out of your camera setup and working on photography as an art form. So if you haven't already done so, email me, introduce yourself, and definitely to everybody, send me pictures of your photography as you go, or a link even, and I'd love to go through it with you. So thanks again.